Do you hate having your students sleep in class? Would you like to gain their attention and find a better, more fun way of learning? Well, my name is Mike Lockshier, and I'm going to teach you how to use Powtoons in 10 minutes or less. You may be thinking that creating an animated or cartoon-based presentation is a long, terrible task, but that's not true with Powtoons. With Powtoons, you can create a cartoon learning experience for your students. Powtoon is cloud-based, so there's no download necessary. However, you will need to create an account. This account will allow you to access the dashboard. Now I'm going to show you some of the basics of using Powtoon. They do have some tips and tutorials that will help you get along, but we're going to jump right in and go to Create. Once you click Create, you're going to see some great templates here. They do have templates for some ready-made Powtoons that are already prepared for you. If you go over them, you'll see some of the slides that are involved. If you click it, you'll get a bigger view and an explanation. You can also create your own from scratch or filter the results of what they have by different categories to see specific styles that you could use. Here you have a syllabus, you have a teacher introduction, and you have a quick 5 facts. Now I'm going to show you how easy Powtoons works by adding a final slide to a Powtoons I created earlier. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard right here. I'm going to go to the Powtoon that I want to work on, and I'm going to click Edit. Now it's going to say loading the awesomeness here, and it's going to take a second or two to load up, and while it does, the first thing that you're going to notice when the Powtoon opens is over here on this side you're going to end up with a slide selection bar, kind of like what you would have known or seen through PowerPoint in the past. Up on the top you have your normal menu selections. You have a place that you can add text, sound, images, or videos. You can export your Powtoons any way you would like. And probably for Powtoons, one of the best features that you'll see is this across the bottom, this timeline. This lets you manage your animations and transitions in a very effective way. Now, like I said, I want to add that last slide to my Powtoon. So I come over here to my last slide. I want to add something, so I click Add Slide. A new slide will pop up. Now looking at this, this is going to be my conclusion slide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text. I'm going to edit that text, and we're going to say thank you for watching, and click apply here, and now I have that text in there. Well, just adding text is kind of boring and what we're trying to avoid from the regular PowerPoint, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the styles. Now this is where the heart and the excitement of Powtoons really comes in. I'm going to look and find a character. He's waving hello, that's nice. Add him in there and bring him down to the size that I want him to. Maybe I'm going to add in a heart, something that looks really good. Now, you see down here at the bottom, these changes are being made to my timeline. So I want my words to come in right at the beginning and stay right until the end. But the man, I think I want him to come in at about 2 seconds, and he's going to come in up from the bottom. And I want him to disappear down to the bottom. So these things actually show you how your animations are going to go in and out. Now the heart, I don't want the heart to do that. I'm going to make that heart fade in and make that heart fade out. But I don't want that heart there all the time that the man's there. So I'm going to shrink it down and give it a little less time. Give it some time to work. And the man, I think I want him to be able to fade out of this as well. So I'm going to add him there. Now, really, that's all we got to do. We've already created the slide. We're going to come up here and save our work, and we should probably take a look at how this slide's looking. So we'll go over here and we're going to play the current slide, and there's the man, pops up and gives a little wave. There's the heart, pops up and starts animating. That looks pretty good. Maybe I decide I think that's a little too long, and over here you have this delete. It's adding and deleting seconds. So I'm going to take that down 2 seconds. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to move the man down 2 seconds. I'm going to bring the heart down a second. And we're going to give that another play from the beginning. And now my man pops up, and the heart pops up, and I think that looks pretty good. So again, we're going to save that just to make sure. And Now, Powtoons has really done the job for us and really showed us how good this can look. With it looking good like this and the way you want it, you have some options here. You can use this as a slideshow and save it just in a slideshow mode so that if you want to use it in a classroom or something like that and you want to take your time and work your way through it, you can do that. You can also turn it over to a movie mode. For sounds, you can add regular sounds into your Powtoons, but you can actually import a voiceover or record it in Powtoons now, which is a new improvement to be able to actually record your own sound right in through the Powtoons. You can add videos, you can watch it from the beginning, you can check the whole thing out, and you can really enjoy what you've done. Now, being able to export this, you can export it to YouTube, you can export it into a couple of different programs, and you can download it as an MP4 if you're a premium member. Now, I know premium member always sounds bad, but it's not as bad as you might think. Cost is often seen as a problem for a program like this, but really with Powtoons, I don't think you have that much to worry about. There are some benefits to it, okay? It leads to better student motivation and excitement in the class. There's really, really, really easy to use, and there's this low EDU cost for it. There is a free version, but if you really want to unlock the benefits of Powtoon, you need to become a subscriber. At first glance, the regular prices may seem high, but go down and click on that EDU pricing, and you'll find out that the teacher and student pricing is really quite affordable. Teachers pay $2 a month, students pay $1 a month. A teacher can get a classroom plan, which offers them 60 student accounts and a teacher account for $8 a month. That's a great deal. And Powtoon is really a quick, intuitive program which students and teachers find fun and addictive. Whether you're flipping your classroom or you just want to improve your in-class presentations, Powtoon offers a great alternative to PowerPoint. Powtoons, like every other program, has some drawbacks, and the biggest one seems to be the timing. Things have to be kept short. You get a maximum of 20 seconds per slide and a maximum length of 15 minutes for a teacher video and 5 minutes for a student video. Some people see this as a major drawback, but I have to say it helps keep things focused and to the point. And some might think that there's more animation choices with other programs. However, I think that Powtoons more than makes up for this small limit in animation by its low fees and ease of use. Powtoons is a cheap, easy presentation tool that both you and your students will love. So are you ready to be the superhero in your classroom, or take animation to the next level and become the next Walt Disney? Either way, Powtoon can help elevate your class and your presentations. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and I hope you can join me in creating an addictive learning experience for all. Thank you. So are you ready to be your student's hero? Or perhaps you want to be the next Walt Disney. Either way, Powtoon will elevate your class and your presentations. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and I hope you can join me in creating an addictive learning experience for all.